The insane battle to be the most anti-gun state continued yesterday as one governor took aim at the incoming president, Donald Trump, as well as the soon-to-be Republican majorities in the House and the Senate. Kathy Hochul, the governor of New York, and her Attorney General, Letitia James, issued stern warnings across the bow to President-elect Donald Trump yesterday, asserting that New York will fiercely defend its state and the rights of its residents against any actions taken by his incoming administration that may harm the state or infringe upon the rights of New Yorkers. Funny, she's the one saying that? Before I tell you about this press conference, I want to thank the sponsor of the video, and that is Lear Capital. Well, Lear has been saying it for over a year now that gold could soon hit $3,000 an ounce, and it's getting close. If you've bought some gold, you are no doubt very happy you did. And if you haven't yet, now might be the perfect time to consider buying gold and silver. I chose Lear to help educate my viewers about the strategic need to own gold and silver, and it protects you and me against the enormous financial challenges we face today and likely will for years to come. Lear has taught me that hope is not a financial strategy, but owning gold and silver is a phenomenal strategy. So if you don't own gold or silver and you want to, I recommend you call the good people at Lear Capital, 1-800-260-5075, or head over to leargd.com. Ask them about their 24-hour risk-free purchase protection program. They have over $3 billion in trusted transactions and thousands of five-star reviews. When you call, ask them the questions you really want the answers to. There's no pressure to buy. You can also click that link down below and watch the FAQ video I recorded with Kevin, the big boss man at Lear Capital. He answered the questions that some of my viewers sent in. If you haven't seen it, I recommend you watch it. Again, it's 1-800-260-5075 or leargd.com. Let's get on to this joint press conference by the governor and the attorney general that was held in Manhattan, New York yesterday. Governor Hochul declared, and this is her quote, "New York will continue to stand as a bastion for freedom and the rule of law. Over the coming weeks and years, I will do everything in my power to ensure that New York remains a bastion against efforts to deny these rights in other states." A bastion for freedom, huh? A bastion for freedom that keeps a tyrannical chokehold on their subjects by taking away their rights to defend themselves from the very criminals that the state imports. And let's talk about the rule of law claim. They go so soft on crime that crime stats are up so much the NYPD didn't even report them to the FBI because they don't want you to know the truth. Well, in response to the election results, Governor Hochul announced the creation of the Empire State Freedom Initiative. This is to safeguard New York against any potential threats from Washington regarding gun safety, immigration, and other issues. She emphasized that the responses may involve legislative actions, regulatory measures, and budgetary allocations. Hochul expressed her willingness to collaborate with Trump and his administration to secure federal funding for New York's transit projects, her infrastructure development, and the new microchip manufacturing initiatives that came under the 2022 CHIPS and Science Act of the Biden administration. So, she'll play nice with Mr. Trump to get money, but she talks tough when she thinks her unconstitutional laws are at stake. I see how it is, Kathy. Well, Kathy Hochul also said, quote, "However, if you attempt to harm New Yorkers or infringe upon their rights, like all the illegals and the criminals that they do nothing to, I will relentlessly oppose you at every turn. New Yorkers are resilient. We fought back then and will do so again." Of course, the New York Attorney General, Letitia James, also mentioned that her office had begun preparing its responses to potential actions taken by a Trump White House. James said, quote, "We are prepared to respond to their attacks. We are ready to respond to any attempts to reduce or eliminate funding for the great state of New York as outlined by the governor. Yeah, I don't think you're guaranteed to my dollars. I don't think that's how it works, sweetheart. Now, as a result of Tuesday's elections, New York lost a significant source of influence in Washington, D.C. Yes, with the GOP taking control of the Senate, that means that New York Senator Chuck Schumer, who's represented New York in the Senate for 26 years, well, he's losing his powerful position as the majority leader, which he's held the last 4 years. Man, it is fun to watch them squirm. It really, really is. If you want to stay informed on all the actions that are taken against these anti-gun states, as well as what happens on the federal level, subscribe to my channel down below, and I will keep you in the know. Welcome back, America.